Since this is a summer session, we will be moving kind of fast, and I hate it for those less prepared, but we have a pop quiz coming up the next time we meet, so reread your information and study your notes. Now we will get into chapter 3 entitled Making Money Matters. Here's Bill.
Thanks for reminding them about the pop quiz, Elizabeth. And now we have chapter 3 in our second week. Making money matters. With the only real power other than nature outside the governmental force being economic, the sooner we realize making money matters is the better off everyone will be. The more effectively we may shape this world in our favor is the goal. Right? The sole purpose of economic potential is the movement of people in an amicable manner to a position which may not necessarily be a high priority of theirs, but they are not against it. Every human being is unique and has different priorities, but making money matters, because the dollar makes people focus a little more clearly to the issuer, who in turn directs energy towards one task or another. Without the transfer of funds from one to another, there is no need to exchange pleasantries, as we're sure the worker isn't so much the priority as the work. Just as we've worked hard to obtain what little we have, money is a strange creature that won't stop tormenting us until we leave this earth. We relive the myth of Sisyphus over and over. We can't not want money, just as we can't not want the power that comes along with it, so that we can pay our tithes, taxes and insurance and live in comfort. But no, it's not really real. It is just numbers on a small sheet of paper or in an account where weights and measures let us know what one is equal to and what an honest day's pay is worth. So, we have to make money to pay people who help us reach our ultimate goals. We can work a job, increase efforts at product sales, or sit back and collect from the work we have previously done, but making money matters, and if we don't make it a priority, others will. As the wages of sin is death, the wages from work is economic potential, the potential to eat, the potential to grow, the potential to get back to work. The many as individuals are not in control of the economic capital big business affords, so we request funds from those larger for the attention given under their direction. Most of us sleep 8 hours a day, work 8 hours and spend the other 8 to our own concerns, being a full-time worker. Some of us have more time to ourselves, only working part-time, while others make up for part-time or slack by working overtime. For those with salaried positions, to hold your position in our company, just pacify those under your charge. Remember to smile and wait on Christmas bonus, because we have those who are rewarded by meeting and exceeding preset expectations. Those on commission run about like electrons to their protons and neutrons, selling themselves first. Appearance is everything, so to keep from distracting from the product, we start with an inviting presentation. We offer a product which can be used in certain situations, when those certain situations arise. If the customer hadn't noticed the make of the product by the end of your sales pitch, reinforce the brand with the slogan attributed to the trademark. For those who are salaried workers, it is important to divide product sales into regional, national, and international, because each has a unique set of rules and regulations which must be observed in order to avoid future legal delays. Small towns, cities, and metropolitan areas aren't on one accord always, which is what makes them different, but as some say, when in Rome, on a national level we can look at the big picture as their Bureau of Statistics, or whatever it is called, analyzes their population for future improvements. We can analyze alternate markets to determine where our impact may be felt most, then expanding our operations, we can set up shop. Perhaps, we are not as profitable in some locations. Yet and still perhaps we do better in others. Either way, it's still a profit. After the previous two, we must focus on international markets by translating the product as needed for those of another tongue. Approaching friendly nations, we will present an economic plan that even the strictest of banks will invest. The sooner we get serious about our royalties from products attributed to us will be the better. These are the things which distinguish one soul from another. That's the justice that divides us. Sure, we are just as much equally individuals as Albert Einstein, but justice is what separates him from us in his area of expertise. We are in a race with time to copyright, patent, and trademark as much as we can in the limited amount of time allowed in our lifespan. We are in a race to make as many people as we can remember this a burger. That a burger. What about a Moss burger? I just made that slogan up, but any other slogans, literature, or supporting documents related to Moss burgers is hereby prohibited. In an effort to develop every idea, patent, or invention, we impress on them a trademark which is uniquely ours, so that we will reap the benefit where one of our thousands make it to the top. This trademark is one with the name of the maker, the name of the symbol, and the actual symbol itself. They are to be indistinguishable from each other, and since making money matters, we should too. There are lots of ways of making money to afford the things we want, where wages, product sales, and royalties are the avenues we focus on going forward. We continuously count from 0 up to a certain number we feel comfortable with and spend it where we see fit. Whether it is a computer, an automobile, or an apartment building, the amounts are just numbers in a bank that increase when marketing for the product increases. As the trickle-down theory is put into practice, few of those with have distributed wages to the masses. The economic caste system allows those who work for wages to enjoy them just enough to reinforce the need to return to work. The salaried worker must consider the company as a whole, because they are the face of the company, and their commission depends on the product's success. Each product in every market have their own differences which must be analyzed, because we wouldn't have a male marketing female products nor suggest a dog eat cat food. For those who have designed or invented something, when we market with our brand, we only need patience. The product, if useful, will sell itself.
That concludes the information for this time. As we mentioned earlier, following our next session there will be a pop quiz worth 5% of your final averages. Hopefully you all have time to study prior to Friday. If there are any questions, we will take them at this time.